Hey guys, welcome back.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure now everybody in town's fucked.
They got some of those dank herbs you brought them.
Oh yeah, it's a witch. No thanks.
What was she trying to get you to do?
Fortune teller.
I see darkness in your future. I feel like you're lying to me about the whole point of this game.
What? What's the whole point of this game?
That people are gonna fall asleep and go into their dreams.
Oh yeah, it's about to happen. And then like, oh god, I hate when it takes control. It's so weird. Because you're just like, fuck, the controller's broken.
What game was that where they literally held your hand?
That's Undertale.
Oh yeah, that was so great.
Yeah, I never beat it because I didn't sit down and play it ever. Now
Yeah, I
I'm on
didn't
Final
either.
Fantasy fucking forever.
Yeah. What would they even be called?
What?
What is Undertale even?
It's an RPG.
Is it an RPG?
Yeah, it's supposed to be like Earthbound, but remake. Well, not remake, but you know, it's based off Earthbound.
Is it really?
Yeah,
I didn't get that connection.
it's how Earthbound is. It's like the way it looks, the way the fighting and everything is.
Earthbound's not straightforward fighting?
Earthbound, the one that we played with the kid, like the meteor came down and shit. It was all weird and it took place in real life, sort of. It was an RPG exactly like Undertale.
I don't think we've played it yet.
Yeah, we did. I had the really cool crow with the sunglasses that attacked you on the screen.
Oh, okay. I'm back in the game. I thought that was more straightforward fighting.
No, it's an RPG, same as any of them.
Well, the RPG is the one. Undertale was the one where you had to like move like stuff around on a path and stuff.
Well, Undertale's weird hook that's different from the other RPGs is the weird dodge the bullet shit. Oh god, I forgot about this terrible song.
Oh, this is awful.
The dream sequence music's out of control.
It's like
It
if
has like a heartbeat.
Rob Zombie remixed Mario music. So is this the first boss level?
I mean, it's the first nightmare. Please help me! I'm an old man covered in slime again. Yeah, quit talking so I can get to the next fucking Switch puzzle bullshit.
Yeah, this really
Trademark.
likes Switch puzzles.
Well, I mean, I told you what type of game it was. I have to jump across here? Oh. Fuck you, game.
Can you? You don't.
This is some, like, Nightmare on Elm Street fucking music. Herbs!
This is terrifying.
The music?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty great. Yeah, I don't know. Can I go around somehow? I'm so confused. Oh, they're all moving when you switch them.
Oh yeah.
Well, that makes sense.
He's coming for you.
This is seriously some scary fucking shit music. This is gonna be another fucking herb. Gilded pigeon?
It's the Gilded Falcon. Get it right.
I'm pretty sure you collect a bunch of those to unlock something in the game, too. So, like, they're sort of a slap in the face every time you get one. I mean, come on with this. I mean, seriously? This is why I've never beat this game. Because of bullshit like this. Let's just fucking hide a fucking staircase behind the ledge. See if they figure it out. It just took control of me again. Bukkake!
Okay, so I have a giant problem with this.
This? What? The Bukkake attack?
No, the gate over the path where you could just jump off the cliff.
Well, I mean, I'm already in a fucking dream anyways. Where am I fucking gonna go? Oh no, I'm trapped in a locked cage for a Bukkake fight. I mean, the cage is honestly more for your benefit than anybody else's. Trying to let you know you need a fucking, oh, fuck. I gotta find something.
Pick up one of the plants.
You can't pick up the plants. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Can you push it?
Oh, it's a trick. You step on the wrong spot and it donks. I mean, really? I mean, really? God. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's just the entire bottom path. That's just dickish. Did I start at the top?
Yeah.
Bottom path. Your dream sucks, dick, Wendell. Keep your Bukkake fetish dreams out of my video games. I'm not coming to save you again.
It's Japan. They're all Bukkake fetish dreams.
Ah, fuck. Boink.
It's a cum bubble.
It is a giant cumbubble.com. So the trick to this is you can't hit him more than once at a time. So you gotta walk away from him while he's fucking flashing. That's it. It's the only trick.
The eyeball's coming back.
Huh?
The eyeball. It's like a wavy eyeball.
What are you talking
In
about?
the background.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The dream waves?
Yeah.
They've been there the whole time.
Did it not leave and come back?
No. It's been doing that the entire time.
I thought it, like, stopped.
No! Fuck! So I wonder why this wasn't, such a classic, like, Zelda.
Cum bubbles.
Actually, this is one of those, like, cult classic games that, like, the 10 fucking people out of, like, a billion that actually played it all bring up when they're talking about, like, role-playing games from back then. But,
so guys that basically
like,
just like me
hardly anybody fucking played it. It just...
about to die.
Yeah, I got herbs.
How would you have played this?
What do you mean?
Like,
It came out.
I mean, like,
It was even cheap at one point because it was like a hits game. And if you were a Sega Genesis head like me, then you would have seen the packaging and been like, Landstalker! Because that game was fucking
so this game is a sequel.
Not really. It's the same kind of company. It also looks a lot... I think it might also be the same artist that did Shining Force games, which also have a similar look. It's either the same artist or they're just very similar. But it's enough to get you to go, if you're from like the Sega Genesis people, to be like, I gotta play this just by looking at the cover.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I wanted to play it. And then it was a bonus that it was a Working Designs game, which are all, like, sought after now.
Why are they sought after? Just because they didn't make enough, or
They didn't Dual, I mean, they only brought like a few games over, and then the ones they brought over are all really great, and they disappeared. They had some problems and then disappeared.
Did they like disappear, or did they just stop bringing games over?
They just stopped being able to bring games over. Like, as a company, they disappeared.
Mm.
The guy has different projects he does now. The people who are in charge of it. It's not like a huge company.
Right.
Like a translation people.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Translating old video games.
Uh-huh.
You're actually better off not having a ton of people working on localization. Like, it sounds counterproductive. Like, you're like, shouldn't you have more people? It'd be better. But what happens when you have a lot of people working on translation is they have to communicate more with each other to have their style and everything properly done.
Right.
So it's a lot easier to have one or two people and like an editor in charge instead of having like 10 different people trying to translate a game.
Right. Makes sense.
So, yeah, working designs. They did a lot of localizations. They did some other stuff too, like localizations of like shooters, like, you know, like the side-scrolling shooters and stuff.
Right.
But their RPGs are what they're known for.
What does localization mean?
Localization. They take a Japanese game and make it local by translating text and stuff. Localization.
To like local to us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Making translations is more than, especially in entertainment, is more than just changing the words to English.
Right.
You also have to, and like if people are making jokes and stuff in a Japanese game, you have to translate it in a way that you can still tell they're being funny in America.
Yeah.
Because you have to change like the way they talk in a way that it still comes off as like, oh, he's making pop culture references, because they have different pop culture references there.
Right.
So there's a lot to localization to make it interesting.
They have to do that with dubbing movies, American movies, especially American movies, because we have a lot of words and sayings that don't translate at all.
But working designs with their early RPGs, the ones they did, have arguably had the best translations.
Right.
Like, if you go back to like some of the Final Fantasy games, they have some really terrible translations that kind of gamers have grown to love how bad they are.
Right.
But like working designs is pretty spot on. Like you remember how good they are, not how bad they are.
Right.
Like there's nowhere in this game where you get confused because the translation's bad. Whereas Final Fantasy VII, which people love,
right,
the story is literally different than the Japanese version because it's so poorly translated. And people get confused about stuff and they argue about like plot points and things because it was that badly translated.
Really?
Even though it's like everybody loves that game. Like there's like a big part of Final Fantasy VII, if you're American, is people talk about clones and stuff. Like he's a clone and he's a clone. There's no motherfucking clones in that game. But you ask any Final Fantasy VII fan in like America about cloning in Final Fantasy VII, they're like, yeah, Cloud's like a clone of Sephiroth, or Sephiroth is a clone of Genova or something. They'll say cloning for sure. But it's because the translation in America is so stupid. It was really dumb.
That they added cloning to it?
The original story they thought was too complex for us, so they changed some details, but they didn't get on the same page. And it gets really... There's a point where the game where it just doesn't make sense. Yeah. But people just kind of like, oh, I'm too stupid for this, and just ignore how little sense it makes sense. It's easy to just blame yourself for not understanding a video game with that much text than to be like, I think something's wrong with the story in this game. It works. It's a fun game. I'll be playing that in like 2 months. Yeah, translation.
Sephora clone.
Yeah. Oh no, Sephiroth.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Sephiroth. Yeah, people think Cloud's a Sephiroth clone in America because that's how the story ended up reading.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, there's literally no cloning at all. Like, there's like genetic experiments and stuff, but it's not a game about clones. People think it's a game about clones in America, basically. Church.
Yeah, one thing I didn't realize is that when I was talking to the cooks the other day, I said that one of the people were robbing the cradle.
Uh-huh.
He's like, "What?" I'm like, "Robbing the cradle." And he's like, "That doesn't make any sense. What are you saying?" And I was like, I don't know how to explain this.
I apparently gods do exist in this game.
God's not dead, Robert.
All right. See you next time.